Okay, so hello there. Today we are going to talk a little bit in a different manner. Usually, we are studying our AI manual to learn how to build bots in Telegram and Discord. But today I decided that it would be nice to start doing some simultaneous project. So, recently I decided to start playing League of Legends, and everybody who's familiar with this game know that it is very important to know which items to buy during the battle. There are lots of different services like Blades or others, but most of them provides information and give recommendations according to um, like statistics, according to what do people build, right? But what if we would make some sort of a service that would provide us uh, the advice on how to build different characters according to math? So that's why I decided to start working on another project. We're going to make builds calculator. The aim is to make a bot for calculating mathematically accurate builds for all the League of Legends champs. How are we going to do that? Of course, this issue is pretty massive, so we need to split it into some smaller parts. So, first of all, we need to gain the information about champ's parameters, champ's abilities, which are going to be passive Q, W, E, R, and auto attack. Items parameters and items effects, but also, I suddenly realized that we missed something very important. Runes effects. So, we will scrape them and then we will parse them. What do these terms mean? When we say we're going to scrap some website, we're going to make a web scraper, basically it means that we will download some information from the website in the automatized manner. It is perfectly legal, but many sites don't really like it. You need to take it into consideration. Just because doing it manually would take you like an eternity. Then, pretty often, the effects and stats of different items in different champions tend to be altered. So we need to update it once a while. And making it automatically would fit perfectly in these circumstances. Then we need to parse all this information into the table. What does it mean to parse? To parse basically means when we download data from the website, we get all different sorts of data, starting with the position of this data in the page and the CSS classes and all the rest. Data types of this info can be a real mess and so on. So we don't really need that. So we divide all that block of data. We determine which bits of data we need, and then we place it into our table accordingly, right? This is called parsing. For web scraping, we will use request, I guess. Python library called request. For parsing, I guess it's the best choice would be beautiful soap. And then we have when we have all the data, we need to work with it somehow. Just having this data in the table doesn't give us a lot. Like, you can open website and look for it. But when it comes to calculating in an automized manner, and we will try finding the maximum of the functions, depending on the set of items, we will we will need to find the maximum in order to get the optimized build. Full AP, full AD, full tank, full burst. Well, burst is kind of a mix between tank and mage or AD, so it's kind of, it will depend. So we need to make classes. For a start, it's the primary thing. I guess that we will be able to alter it during the development process. But just from the head, we will need ability class, auto attack class. Maybe we will get rid of this one. Champion class and item class, because some champions have passives, and all the champions have passives and their basic stats that we are going to calculate, so we need to take it into consideration while calculating our sets. So then we will have to make the analytical system to calculate the base item set for any champion, considering users' preference in the main parameter. Example creator Vega can go AP or tank. Because of his passive, he can stack his AP, and it's not that crucial for him to have lots of AP items. You can just buy some kind of Rabadon's head, and all the other subjects you can put into defense. You can like build up some tanky set. So yeah, of course, depending on the preferences of the user, we'll have to think about changing and altering our sets of items. It's gonna be lots of math, including theory of games and different very complicated mathematical terms, but I guess that neural networks will be able to help us with that. Then we will have to make up the interface, such as a Telegram or Discord bot, so that our users would be able to like get the access to our service. Well, of course, if everything goes well, we can rent a server and deploy the project into it, because it's very important to know how to deploy your project into something. Well, 0.5.1 is pretty interesting. Yeah, it's not gonna work anyway, but okay. So, there might be some possible alterations in here and some possible changes. First of all, when it comes to kinda real project, you would like to store your data not in the table, but in a database. Maybe we would be able to do it, but it's like a lot. And why parser, not parse? Sorry. I have lots of typos. I have a new keyboard, so now unfortunately I have lots of typos, but I still like my new keyboard. So yeah, that's gonna be our project. We won't stop doing our bot development course, but I will try to do it simultaneously and add more videos on working with these particular projects and squeeze them into the schedule. Also, I have some thoughts about making videos of some kind of a let's play. I am really fond of a very old game called Aeon. It's MMORPG. So leave a comment if you'd like it. I kind of like it because it's very old. Like it's from the 10s. And I'm playing at the server with the version 2.5. So I guess it would be very interesting to look at the old Aeon. So yeah, we have lots of work to do because trust me, this project is not going to be something simple, at least for us, for beginners. And I'm a real dabbler in all that thing. I know kind of some stuff, but definitely it's definitely not enough to work a lot with all those systems required in this project. So it's going to be very interesting and challenging as well. So these are the plans. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will probably make a new playlist for the realization of this project, and you will be able to find it whenever you want. So thank you very much. Keep updated. Maybe subscribe if you like my channel. Have a nice day. Bye.